Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to build a feedback form in Office 365 with K2 Appit. So if we have a look now at a standard SharePoint form, it looks very bland. If I wanted to relate this back to an account, I have to manually type in the account number after going to searching for it in, say, Dynamics CRM. Same if I wanted to get the feedback type, again to search that. And all this manual searching and manual entering could lead to problems such as the wrong information being entered, not being entered at all, even with an email address not being a correct email address being entered. So K2 Smartforms in Appit allows us to change this, allows us to build a responsive form that can pull data from other data sources that we can then use in our forms to make the user experience a lot more richer. So let's go and have a look to see how easy it is. I'm just going to click on the list and click on K2 application. And what this is going to do is going to check to see if there are any existing K2 Appit artifacts already on this SharePoint list. If there isn't, like there is in this case, we have two options. We can create a new application, or if we've got one we've created somewhere else, we can then deploy it onto the SharePoint list. So as we haven't, we're going to create a new one. And what I'm going to do here is got some options, and I'm going to click this one here, Forms, and you can see here it says use K2 Smartforms as the new edit and display forms in the list library. So it will replace those available Smart SharePoint forms with Smartforms. And then we just say OK. And what it's going to do, it's going to build up all those forms for us. It's going to give us a form to add a new item. It's going to give us a form to update and edit that item. And it's going to give us a form to see that data as a read only. When it's finished building those forms, it will then take us into the menu area where we can see all those individual items, and then we can go and edit them. So here we are. Here's all my forms, and here are those readable components called views. So let's go and edit one of these views now. Now we're in the K2 Designer, and this is our view here. On the left hand side is a list of all the K2 components that we have, and down here we have all the properties of that SharePoint list and all the methods we can do, so all the actions we can do, and we also have some standard controls. So the first thing to do is check this out so we can edit it, and then I am going to edit and change the account to be a picker control. And then I'm buying some data, and just watch how easy it is. You just click on data source, go to CRM, we go to Smart Objects, click on account, and it's there. And then we can choose what it's going to be the identifier and what's going to be the account name, and we're all done. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to a drop-down list. I'm just going to point this to the SharePoint site. We can just drill down there. Just some types. Just add it in. There we go. If I want to change the display, just delete that and just drag it across. It's all drag and drop. No code. And OK. And then we want to do the same with this email address. We want to make sure that's a valid email address has been entered. So we can just go to validation and patterns. And I can choose email address. So now I'll check to make sure that valid email address has been entered. Then I can say finish. And then I'm just check that back in. What I want to do now is also edit the form. and we're going to bring in one of those other reusable components to use into this form. Just now again, we've got the designer, and here is our form, and you can see all the components here. So I'm going to click on my CRM category, go into views, and I'm going to drag this CRM account item view into here, like that. And what I'm going to do here is a very simple rule that says when we choose an account, go and get me the account data. So just click on rules, add a rule, and all I say is when I control the view, raise an event, so we're going to choose our new feedback, and I'm going to say account picker, and I'm going to say when it's changed, I'm going to have an action, a transfer. I'm just going to transfer some data across. Again, you can see we're making a rule, but there's no code involved, so we'll drag and drop. And all we do is just go to our view here, select our picker control, and we just drag that across, like that, and we're done. Okay, and that's it. I'll say finish. And then we can check this in. We can go back to our list, and let's have a look at a new item now. Does that look very different? We're going to add in some data, so we're going to say my feedback. We're going to check from the account. Looking for our pen ski house. So okay. Look at that, let's pull back the data. So we've got a form in Office 365 that's getting data from the Sharepoint list and saving it back to a Sharepoint list, but it's also going off and getting data from CRM and it's showing it all in one place without any code. How amazing is that? And add some other bits, we can say my feedback suggestion. We've got some there, put down lists. You can see there's pick up the validation, not an invalid email address. You just say, just make up a random email address now. I wonder if there's anyone actually called this as this address, and we'll just say that. And there it is there. How easy and simple is that? We have a component, and the extra component we can then use to build a form that's rich and it's responsive. Thank you.